Morning. Good morning. The Bermuda Netball Association is pleased to announce the history in making when the first ever international tri-series featuring Bermuda national team versus Canada national team will be in Bermuda for 3 matches this month. This will be an exciting time for the family of netball as we embark on a new journey when we meet Canada, who is currently ranked 21 in the world, on our home grounds. The local team is quietly going about their business, training hard during the past 3 months, 4 times a week, making a huge sacrifice, committing themselves either as a player or coach for the special Tri-Series tournament. The Tri-Series tournament came about when the Secretary of the United States of America National Youth Center Carol Hochran formulated the idea when it became extremely expensive for countries such as the United States, Bermuda, and Canada to travel and compete in the Caribbean for international matches. More than a decade has passed when Bermuda last hosted an international match. Due to the inconsistency regarding availability of appropriate courts and venues and available finances, it has been a challenge to host an event of this magnitude. Our sincere hope is that one day a venue can be created and utilized at any time to host more than one international ranked team participating in Bermuda. Moreover, the overall cost is less expensive for us hosting a tournament in Bermuda. The Bermuda Netball Association has sponsorship for this event, and we'd like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all of our sponsors: Department of Tourism, Department of Youth and Sport, Balco, Soul Food Promotions, Butterfield Bank, for coming on board to be a part of the Tri-Series tournament. And we're giving a special mention to our title sponsor, Garmin, who has provided the expense of the broadcasting, Jim Beggs for our national team. Please allow me at this time to introduce Carl Otterbridge, representative for Garmin in Bermuda, to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning. Good morning. On behalf from Garmin head office in USA, Kansas, I'm happy to say that Garmin is extremely excited to be a part of the women's netball tournament that's coming up. Garmin is a company that is very much keen into promoting girl power, if you mind me saying that. And this is something that we look forward to becoming much more involved in, and hopefully this can become maybe an annual event and other similar sports where females are involved in. So it's all about promoting that.
Okay, so we have Canada coming in. What are some of the things that we've been doing to prepare for this event?
The most important thing is the preparation of the courts, the venue to play on. We've been up at Whitney surfacing the courts to make them look nice, painting them up. We have the intention of taking the bleachers from down the Bernard Park up there so that we have seating for everyone. We're going to have some vending that's going to be put on by the under-21 national team. They're going to be raising funds for their travel in August to the World Youth Netball Championships. And we're going to hopefully have some dignitary seating, some past presidents present, and the media, of course. And hopefully it's plenty of room up there and parking for everybody to come on and enjoy themselves.
Now, you mentioned that you're moving this event to Whitney and not the what
Bernard Park.
Consider the home of netball
Yes.
right now, Bernard Park. Why is it changed?
Yeah, we're a little disappointed that we couldn't have it at the Bernard Park facilities, but unfortunately the criteria that is met for the international standard was a little difficult to have at the Bernard Park, considering the runoff space that's required, the courts and the condition of the courts down at Bernard Park with some of the branches coming through the surfaces. The level of the courts was insufficient. And so we did have to find a central venue that was compatible for the international level and for Canada to enjoy themselves on.
Now, why outside and not try to secure an indoor facility?
Yes, we would have loved to be indoors. The only venue that actually had sufficient space was Sands 360, which is the rain venue for that day, for the Tri-Series. Other than that, all indoor tournaments, indoor courts, we're insufficient space, so we couldn't secure anything indoors.
Okay, the girls have been training really, really hard. They put a lot of time and effort in this. They're committed to representing Bermuda very well. We have a mature team, so we have some leadership in there. And those persons who are taking that leadership role have been able to nurture some younger ones that we have in there. We have 2 under-21 players also in this team. So we're looking to achieve and give Bermuda a good representation at the games at the end of this month.
What do you know about your competition?
We've been reviewing them. We played them last year actually in Trinidad, so we're very familiar. The score was pretty close. We did lose by 8 points, so this year we're trying definitely to make up that difference. So we've been reviewing their tapes, and we remember the skills from last year. Yeah.
What about our humidity and our heat? Do you think that will play any part in the 3 matches?
For them, perhaps. We've been training in this 4 nights a week. Saturday mornings as well is one of our training days. So we're aware of the humidity. The girls are taking in their fluids and they're ready for this competition.
How has the previous netball season plus some of the assisted in preparation for some of this?
Yes, the Summer League has been very helpful to us. We are now at the stage where we're getting more game practice. So some of the teams from the Summer League have come on board and are training against us to try and get us into some training regime and helping us out in that way. And the season finished just recently, but the girls are still helping us in training with the team.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And Bermuda, come out and watch us.
All right, Danielle. A lot of pressure, well, not pressure, but a lot of emphasis be put on you to try and keep scoring and to try and keep Bermuda in the match as much as possible and possibly pull out a win. How much pressure do you think is put on you guys to ensure that each time we get possession and it gets inside the D that you guys actually score?
A lot of pressure. We're always told by our coach that every goal counts. The game is won by scoring goals, so it's definitely a lot of pressure. So we're putting in a lot of practice to make sure our goals and the work in the circle is counted.
Now, for me, I watch you guys play a lot, and week in and week out, you guys make it look easy. So but it's an art to it. Can you explain a little bit about the art of the arc and, just how one gets the ball in such a small goal kind of thing?
Well, everyone has their own style, basically. Everyone doesn't shoot the same. Their technique isn't the same. I mean, we can practice and try and perfect certain techniques, but different people have their own little quirk that makes it work for them. So what you have to do is just basically work on the things that help you, and then you can basically make your shot every single time. If you work on those things and you do it consistently, then I think you'll be fine.
Now, one thing I've also noticed, because I watch a lot of netball international as well, height difference. And obviously you played Canada last year. What's the difference in the heights that can possibly make a big difference in the match?
Well, I know the goalkeeper and goal defense, if they were a little bit taller than me, that was it, maybe 2 inches. So I didn't find that Canada had a very, very tall team, maybe 1 or 2 players that might have been over 6 feet. But playing someone who's taller than you, it just means sometimes you may have to come in front for a pass versus trying to receive an overhead. But it's little things like that that make it still easily able to get the pass from someone else.
Now, do you think you have to be aggressive right from the outset to set a tune?
Yes,
definitely.
We have to end the circle. Yeah, right. Even before the whistle blows, get where we want to be in the circle and hold our ground. Basically, it's very aggressive.
Now, 2 experienced people, 2 vocal people in the team. What sort of encouragement you 2 will be given to your team, along with the 2 captains, the captain and the vice captain, to try and make sure that we stay in it for the entire time?
We basically have to operate as one. We have to operate as one unit, and we've been putting in a lot of time both on and off the court trying to gel. Basically the nucleus of the team is flowing really well now. So as long as we continuously encourage each other, we'll do fine. And that's what we're working on. Positive reinforcement definitely helps.
All right, well, good luck, David.
Thank you.
Pressure's on you.